To speak. So Haley, just letting you know, I'm wanting to speak with the detective because I was unjustly escorted out. I didn't disrupt the meeting. So, okay, but Mr. Martinez, it was your discretion. So why was I escorted out again? How was I disruptive? How? I was not disruptive. That's the answer. Why did you target me? This gentleman, that gentleman right there was leaning in my face. I was not leaning in his face. So please tell me again, how was I disruptive? You have not answered my question, sir. You need to honor that badge, and you need to... Okay, so, no, you're not honoring it right now when you're escorting a citizen out who wasn't disruptive. Ladies and gentlemen, let me have your badge number, please. 232? 232, yes. Okay. Martinez, could you please explain to me again, how was I disruptive? Have a good day, sir. No, we're not having a good day if you're undermining the rights of citizens. No, it's not okay. So, why again?
He plays the victim. He does this all the time to every single case.
Okay, so I want the record to show for this gentleman. He escorted me out for no good reason. He says I was being disruptive.
You were.
When it was this gentleman who was leaning in my face. How was I being disruptive now?
Every time she talked.
No. How was I disruptive today?
You were talking all over people.
How was I disruptive?
I just told you.
How?
You kept on talking and talking. You wouldn't let us hear what she had to say. You opened your mouth. Okay. Every 10 seconds you opened your mouth.
You're saying that people couldn't hear you when you were leaning in my face and shouting, "Shut up."
I told you to shut up.
That's what you did.
You kept on talking. I got
you
kicked
disrupted.
Out. I got kicked out.
So you were the one who was disruptive.
I got kicked out.
And he took me out.
Because I stood up to you.
This is the third time I'm waiting to speak with the Inglewood detective Jaramillo.
Then why are you not? Then why are you arguing?
Because it's done.
The implication is he's saying that most of them are. He does this all the time. That is a racist statement. It is a racist statement. Racist for supporting Trump. Yes, it is. You're also saying whatever.
So, and there's this narrative you keep presenting of I'm being paid. Explain that.
Getting paid.
How do you know? How am I paid?
What's your job then?
Doesn't matter what my job is.
Right?
You said to me that I'm getting paid to be here.
You're getting paid to get in this.
So how am I being paid to be here?
You tell us how.
I'm not. That's the answer.
The Republican Party or who?
I am not paid to be here. Okay. So now let me take a look at that shirt. Why don't you let me show the shirt? Did you pay for that shirt or did someone else pay for it? Answer my question.
Somebody gave it to me.
Okay. So. Who pays you to be here? Who paid? Okay, what was the mission that was accomplished? What's the mission that was accomplished? What mission?
You didn't say that.
Now, what was the mission that was accomplished?
On the build of wall.
What was the mission that was accomplished? Let the record show that this gentleman had a mission, and it was to disrupt the meeting. Okay, now. Okay, so now Officer Martinez, this gentleman just announced that his mission was accomplished, and that was to disrupt the meeting. This man. My mission was to be here and to hold the Congresswoman accountable. So please tell me, why was I escorted? Why?
You were interrupting.
This is my country.
And how was I interrupting?
My country, California native.
Maxine said something that you didn't agree with. You started booing.
Gentlemen, to step towards the sidewalk, please.
Okay, I do not. This is a public place.
Follow the law.
Okay, now tell me, how was I disruptive? How was I disruptive? How was I disruptive?
You didn't obey.
Okay.
They rape
So how was I disruptive?
You know what? He's telling you to follow the law. You should tell illegal immigrants to follow the law.
Exactly. How was I disruptive?
I was born here.
So I was disruptive. Why? Was I the one who was saying hateful things like white supremacists and all the rest? You were saying those things, weren't you? Why were you saying those despicable things? It isn't private, sir. It's a public facility.
What's your real name?
It's a public high school paid with public money.
You got to be real.
So tell me, how was I disruptive?
You were interrupting every time Maxine said something.
Come on, now
when she was speaking, everybody could hear it. I didn't interrupt her. Next. No, I did not. So you're not listening either. You want to know why? Because you were talking. You were making white supremacy remarks. You were calling Hispanics vendidos.
Reverse racism.
Why were you interrupted?
Criminals don't get to define what's a crime. Criminals don't get to define what's a crime.
Okay, so that means you don't get to define anything.
Especially from the criminal.
Okay, so
especially from the victim of the crime.
So you just said that you're not racist? You're saying that you're not racist.
Invaded our land, so you makes you an anchor baby.
You're not saying that you're racist?
What's the hate group he belongs to?
Okay, you saying that you're not racist?
You're not.
Are you racist or not? Yes or no?
California Mass Resistance? Is that where you?
Are you racist? Yes or no?
Are you supporting that group? Or are you still in that group?
I'm asking you a simple question. Are you racist? You're saying that you cannot be racist.
As reverse racism. Get educated.
I didn't say reverse. You're being racist by discriminating against people because of the color of their skin. That's the definition of racism. Yes, it
You don't
is.
know the definition
So
of
why
racist.
are you being racist? I don't.
You don't get to tell people
Why are you
what's
so
racist
angry?
because
I'm
you're
not.
the one oppressing.
I'm totally fascinated. I know.
You're the one oppressing.
I'm telling you guys,
These go one way.
these guys will give you the rope to hang themselves on.
He needs to look up
I
the
ain't no
definition
racist.
of racism.
I hate
Yeah.
the
Because
KKK.
Trump never said his race was better
You're
than
the
any
new
other race.
KKK.
No,
That's right.
A lie,
You
homie.
are not.
That's a lie.
So-
dog.
Get a new one. That's a lie. That's a lie.
You know, I would like everybody to start commenting below, and I want you to give me your thoughts. When a police officer escorts somebody who's not disruptive, what's your thoughts on that? I want everybody to start making comments below. What's your take on that, everybody? What is your take on a police force when an individual police officer insists on escorting somebody out because someone else is agitated? I want your thoughts on that. Everybody start calling the Inglewood Police Department.
Actually funny, man.
Why were you barking? Why do you bark?
He was doing that right now.
in a hate group.
Why are you barking? Okay, so please explain the root of his hatred. I just don't understand.
He's an American. We probably would.
Honestly, we get all pulled over every time.
Some say gang sign offensive, and that's what we have.
Why do you hang out
I
with
try to
that
be
gang
careful
members?
with myself.
What gang members? I've asked you a question. Oh, he's not a gang member. Did you call? Why did you call him a gang member?
Those gang signs.
No, he
I
doesn't.
go like this,
Yeah,
like cop.
Benito.
Okay.
Sorry, that's Venice. That's from Venice.
So you call a peace sign a gang sign? Is that what you're calling a peace sign?
That's not a peace sign.
You called a peace sign a
This
gang
is a
sign.
peace sign.
Okay,
This is
so
a peace sign.
you can't tell the difference between
This is a peace
a
sign.
peace sign and a gang sign.
This.
But you still haven't answered my question. Why are you racist?
He's throwing Venice 13.
Okay, and please explain this whole reverse racism thing. I don't understand.
I'm not going to educate you anymore.
Because you're not educated yourself. I understand. Okay, now you tell me. You're the one who keeps saying I'm a liar. Why?
Tell you what. Why are you in a hate group? Actually, that's
What hate group?
Mass resistance.
Mass resistance is a hate group. Why is it a hate group?
Well, go ask the Southern Poverty Law Center.
You know, they call all groups hate groups.
Why are you in a hate group? That's a better question.
It isn't a hate group. It's been smeared as one.
No.
The Southern Poverty Law Center has called black groups hate groups,
You belong to the mass
and they've called
resistance.
Hispanic groups hate groups.
You just admitted.
Why is it a hate group?
Resistance? Are you?
What's that? Why is it a hate group? Because it's not.
Are you in that group or
No,
not?
I'm not in a hate group.
Are you
in that group or
Are
not?
you in mass resistance?
So
or
I'm not in a hate group. Next
Absolutely.
question.
You are.
I did.
Yeah, you are.
So
Yeah, you are.
why?
Ask the Southern Poverty Law Center.
What about them?
You are?
You are in a hate group.
What does that have to do with
You are
anything?
LGBT.
Are
That's
you
what
or not?
Oh no, I'm actually pro-LGBT because I don't want them to hurt their bodies.
Then why were you belonging in that group?
Anti-LGBT hate group.
Because we want people to live long and fruitful lives and not destroy their bodies. And I also don't believe in children killing themselves at a young age. Why are you walking away from me? You asked a great question. Why am I a bigot? Why am I a bigot?
And so we're gonna.
Why am I a bigot? But why am I a bigot?
Thank you for the material.
But why am I a bigot?
LA City is
Why am I a bigot?
very special.
We got another runner. We got 3 runners right here. 3 runners.
The Spanish stole that man.
To tell you.
Okay, it's been about 10 minutes and the sheriff hasn't, and the detective hasn't shown up yet.
But I don't know, like I told them, if they were to keep it as illegal immigration, keep it as
A congresswoman behaves and treats people like this, sending them out. Why? Just because they don't agree.
We need to understand.
Okay. We've got people calling the Inglewood PD right now. His name is Officer Martinez. His badge number, let me see it again, sir. Now he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. I don't know why. Okay. I back the blue, but I don't back his decision. This man escorted me out, and I was not disruptive.
Give me a second, okay?
I'll try. It's just really upsetting to be discriminated against.
And then they're gonna come and take our home unless we stop this president
offensive comments. Keep it at
and the
illegal. That's
person
it. That's
that
it.
he has
He's
given
been
us
deporting
as
only people with criminal records.
secretary.
How can that be wrong?
Obama did it too, but Obama did not use these offensive statements. That's what causes birth. I'm not saying it's not wrong,
Is the one
what he's saying, or it's not
who
politically right, but
Is
it
the
comes
cause
off.
of over 36,000 people
That's
having their homes
generalizing. It's
broken.
like me calling from.
So we've got work to do. Let's get our cameras on there.
Okay, so detective, I black the blue, and I will shake your hand and say I respect your service. This man escorted me for no good reason. Okay, this gentleman, that guy Nowie, was leaning into my face. I can show you the record. Okay, I don't egg him on. Nowie, I'll show you right now. Just point him out. The gentleman with the stolen land shirt, okay, who shaved head. This man was leaning in my face and yelling at me. Okay, and
out too?
Yeah, but why was I escorted out? I'm not disturbing anybody. When Maxine Waters was not talking and people were applauding, I booed. I'm allowed to do that. It's a town hall. Why was I escorted out? I would like to go back in and I'll sit in the back. Sir?
First of all, I don't want to be recording this site that I work. So I ask that you respect that.
Okay, well, people need to see that my rights were not respected.
Sir, I wasn't here, so...
But I'm telling you what was. You want me to show you the video?
He's a school police officer. And...
Is he? Let me see. Okay, Inglewood, okay, he's at Unified.
If they ask you to leave, they have that right to ask you to leave.
No, they don't, because I didn't break the law.
I wasn't here. But if they said you're causing disturbance, they can ask you to leave.
But I wasn't causing a disturbance, though. So if a police officer says that I murdered somebody, then I'm going to be arrested?
No, but you more than welcome to file a grievance if you'd like.
Okay, that's not a solution. A solution is...
Well, that's the only solution right now, sir.
Okay.
Because I don't have the authority to say, hey, let him back inside.
Well, who does?
You're going to have to talk to their chief.
Do you know who he is?
Chief Carter.
Carter? Okay, then who do I talk to? Well, you seem to have the movements. You can do whatever you want. Would you talk to him?
It's not that I can do what I want. I'm here to help you in any way I can. And
I'm not being helped by being pushed out for doing nothing wrong.
I'm going to try to help you.
Okay.
But I can't move mountains for you. So
I don't want... This isn't a mountain move. It's just Carter needs to come... I'd like to speak to him and get this fixed out.
I'm going to get him for you. Is there anything else I can help you?
I don't know what else to tell you.
Because both people, from what I understand, both sides were escorted out.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it okay. Because I didn't disrupt. He did. He got in my face. I can show you the video. Because this is outrageous. We just can't have it. We just can't have this. We just can't have it. Everybody, it's the Inglewood Unified Police Department. He's for the Inglewood Unified. Give him a call.
I want to be American.
Hi, Ellen.
I want to be American. The only word that
Hi, Ellen. How are you? Hi, Ellen.
He don't even contribute.
How are you doing?
Why would I contribute to your GoFundMe account? Go get a job. Go get a job. This is your job?
Yeah, this is my job.
How much you get paid?
Do you pay me?
I don't have
So it's none of your business. It's none of your business. No, are you
Everybody, tell Adolfo to start following.
Are you giving me your money? No. So it's none of your business. So it's none of... Are you contributing to me?
Okay, so everybody, Officer Martinez works for the Inglewood Unified Police Department. Go ahead and start calling the police department and file a complaint. Because this kind of behavior is just not acceptable. We can't have people being pushed out of town halls just because the congresswoman doesn't like the person.
Go get a job. Go get a job. Go get a job.
It's really disappointing, you know. We have a right to hold elected officials accountable, and this is how we're treated. Officer Martinez, his badge is... I'm going to take another look at it.
I'm jealous of one of your jobless ass.
Okay, it's badge number 232 for the Inglewood Unified Police Department. So the school district has its own police department as well as the city. So start calling, please.
Where's the money at?
Because at the end of the day, we don't have to be escorted out just because we don't look the right way or because we don't share the same political views.
Yes, what a man, you're weak. You're weak. You're weak. Get a job. Weak. Get a job.
Okay.
Weak.
Did you have a chance? Okay,
Get a job.
do you want to tell Adolfo you want to kiss him?
Get a job.
Adolfo's following. Do you want to kiss Adolfo?
Hey, get a job, bro. No, you don't. You don't.
I got one.
Guys, so let me, I got to step in. This guy wants to kiss Adolfo to prove that he's not a homophobe.
Hey, when are you going to get a job, though?
So he's gay.
Maybe he is. He's questioning.
That's all he got.
You know why? That's what I got, because he says that people aren't taking his job.
So this is, okay.
What? Go to Compton warehouse.
Where's your job?
Go to downtown.
Yes.
Have the chief come out.
Go to good
Okay, thank you.
How come they can get a job and you can't?
Because they don't give him benefits. They want to keep him in slavery. That's why.
So you don't want to be a slave?
Yeah.
That is correct. And really without any...
Okay, so remember, the police officer is Martinez. He works for the Inglewood Unified Police Department, School District Police Department. Remember that. And his badge number is 232. Start making phone calls, please.
All of his staff are Republicans, dumbass! His entire cabinet are Republicans! They tell him what to do! You don't know
He follows himself. So stupid. He's a man, homie. What are you gonna say? He's a man.
You're ROTC? ROTC? Thanks for your service. Thank you. God bless you, man.
I'm in America.
Okay, you're a senior?
You don't know.
Okay, you're on a good path. It's hard. We're trying. Let's see how they treat us. I know. I'm the double minority. But you should go. There's a great poster. There's a great poster over on the bus side over there, and it has impeach Waters. I'm gonna go take a picture. Yeah. Just go down the street and then walk about 50 feet over. You'll see the bus stop, and you'll see a big sign that says impeach Waters. This is how your congressman treats Americans. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Shame on you.
No, I don't receive shame. I know who my father is. I know where I'm seated, and I know what I'm inheriting.
I'm a Latino, yes.
American first?
I'm an American.
American first, but Trump is taking their health care. American first, but Trump is taking their health care.
Oh, this guy's hilarious.
But veterans are struggling.
Latinos for
They're so hard, honey. They want the fake news. You can't fake news.
You fake. You guys want fake news.
And
Maxine Waters don't care about you. Maxine Waters don't care about you.
Okay.
Maxine Waters don't care about you.
You can tell after 28 years, there's poverty and illegal immigration is rampant in these communities. And black families are getting decimated.
What lies? He built his fucking fame on people's backs.
So, my stuff back.
Tell me what he's done. Tell me.
Do your research.
Tell me what he's done.
Okay.
No, you tell me.
Do your research.
You tell me. Tell me. Because you don't know shit.
Lazy. You don't know shit. You're the lazy one.
Okay, now, and Officer Martinez, I need to get the stuff out of my car.
She's the crazy one.
I need to get the stuff out of my car.
We are now currently
Yeah, exactly like that. You've been brainwashed. That's what you are. You listen to the fake media yourself. Maxine don't care about you. Look at you. That's why you laugh. You have no idea.
So and Detective Jaramillo, he has his stuff in that car, my stuff in that car. And I need to get it out. Because I'm not forgetting that. I worked hard on those posters.
Have no clue.
Okay.
No clue.
Americans for Trump. Because you don't even know.
You don't even know because
yes, I
tell
do.
me. Tell me.
I don't want to tell you. Because you need to do your research.
This is Alan Garcia, everybody. He wants to kiss Adolfo on the lips. I just want you to know. So if Adolfo's watching this, he's here. If you want to kiss him, he's in Inglewood.
I don't know.
So, Bendito.
Do your own research.
Okay, but so now did you steal the shirt? Oh, look at this, guys. Now he is blocking me now. This is hilarious. What is it now? You don't want to be recorded? What's the problem?
Trump is independent. Yeah.
Why? What is the problem now? Don't you like the attention? Because you said your mission was accomplished. You wanted attention, right? Oh, is that your gang sign?
Hey, wait.
Okay.
He throw gang signs?
This guy's throwing gang signs right over there.
That's your gang sign over there. Why don't you point it at him?
That's your gang sign? You point your finger? Okay.
What's up? What's cracking, homie?
What's up? What's cracking, homie?
Fucking idiot.
He's a patriot. He's a
And I just need to get into that car, get my stuff. You're working on it, I get it.
What do you know about tied up right now?
Of course he is, I understand. All right, all right. So just let me know, here's the car.
So they can give it to other people. You
So,
okay with that?
Okay, in the meantime, my stuff's in the car. I need to get my stuff.
Go home, Arthur. Get it when you go home.
Oh, okay. South Bay is my home, baby. This is my home. I love it. The South Bay life. Noe, you don't want to be, you want to be recorded, don't you? Hey, Noe.
Talk to the shirt.
Shirts don't talk, my man. Okay. Are you ready to have a discussion or not? Or do you just want to discriminate? So, you like mass resistance. You've learned about it. Why did you call it a hate group? I just don't understand. Why is mass resistance a hate group? Okay, do you notice how as soon as you're willing to talk to them, they don't want to talk to you? Okay, so who said it was a hate group? Educate me. It was the Southern Poverty Law Center. Did you know that they smear Hispanic groups and African American groups as hate groups? Okay, thank you. Give me a sec, folks.
Including the community development grant, the whole program.
He's getting his cape back.
Here at the county, we administer approximately 25,000 Section 8 vouchers. We've operated at close to 100% for the last few years, and so with the proposed cuts, we are looking at a situation where we may not be able to help additional families. So we've been a strong advocate for the continued funding. We go to Washington quite often to appeal directly to our legislators.
She just, Maxine Waters doesn't like being called out on her crap. Like, let me give you a sign. I'm thinking of Ferris, you like that one. Okay.
That's a lie, and that's a lie.
Safe to say there are some owners who are unwilling to participate in those programs.
That's all I do, but all you guys do.
Maxine Waters said that the Tea Party can go to hell, so I say Maxine Waters go to hell.
7 years. Anybody's level like that.
Which level have I stooped to?
I don't know, just immature statement.
What's immature?
What she said.
I'm allowed to do that. It's a lot.
You're allowed to.
You have to be inflammatory sometimes. Yes, you do. Let me give you another example. You know, like Jack Guerrero in those city council meetings, he will call them out on their corruption. He'll hold up signs that inflames people. But I'm not responsible. Remember you said the wetbacks word, right? But the problem is it was false. That was why I took offense to that, because I wouldn't call a black person the N-word. But as far as I'm concerned, she's yeah.
Protest or rally all you want, you just have to keep moving.
Oh, I can't just stand. Oh, no, I get it, right. Oh, no, I understand.
Against our municipal code, we had to.
We can't have people just standing. I get it. I'm moving.
Even with the voucher.
Okay, I'm still waiting for the chief of the school police.
You're the organizer, can you just make sure you're...
Okay. Okay, so just remember, just gotta keep moving. It's
You want us to leave?
No, you can stay, but you gotta move, because otherwise you're standing and blocking the traffic.
Okay, gotcha.
These guys are standing, by the way. Okay. So Detective Jaramillo, those guys are just standing right there. Have you addressed them too? Okay. Okay, you got it. You're doing your job. Okay.
You don't know motherfucking things.
I'm moving.
Trump on the way! Trump.
That's it. Take a look. Because she thought the Tea Party can go to hell? I don't think so. How does she like it?
You've been brainwashed. Brainwashed.
How do you explain Ivanka's deals with China?
Remember to keep moving, guys.
Businesswoman. So what? See, all of a sudden, who gives a shit?
What that does is provides $355 million
Bam. Okay, I'm gonna move. I'm moving. Okay. Thanks, Detective. Appreciate your support. Thank you. Okay.
Which is this building side of Accusations. $1.2 billion. So on Measure 8, supported services, on Proposition Accusations, we now have monies to provide housing, build housing, assist. So those two working together will help us with homelessness.
We got another runner. That's our catchphrase for every crook and kook that we chase off. Okay, and I'm not just about Maxine Waters go to hell. I got others. Just a sec.
You have no idea.
Okay, but you didn't answer my question. You know that the Southern Poverty Law Center discriminates against lots of groups? They discriminate about African American groups and the Hispanic groups. So do you agree with that? Do you agree with that? Yes or no? Why are you guys running? They are communists.
Oh, I parked him. All right. Got it?
Hey, good job, everybody!
Yay, good job, yay, Nelly. What did you do?
We got you kicked out.
What did you?
We got you kicked out. You're not in there being an idiot.
Say that one more time. Say that one more time.
We got you kicked out.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Detective, they plotted to get rid of me. I got it on record. That's what they were doing. They were.
You didn't help your cause, right?
Did you? Okay, I just want you heard that. Okay. Okay, so we got it.
That's right, homie.
Were you looking? Were you looking for Adolfo? Because he's not here.
Yeah.
Okay, you notice I won't say anything.
For the fight, for the fight. So what else? Can't even stay quiet enough to stay inside a meeting. Yeah. They're real adults.
We'll keep moving. Right.
Hey. Hey, I got kicked out, bro. Good job.
Here, let me stand right there, bro. That's right, big dog. That's right, homie. Bow down. That's right, big dog. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. You know how I do it.
Just like you bow down to Trump. Yeah. Just like you bow down to Trump. I look again.
About this president.
My president. My
That's
president.
it.
Shut up.
My president for Latinos. My president. My president.
You don't speak for all Latinos, you
Yes, I do. Real American.
Okay, so Haley, just letting you know, I'm waiting for the chief of police for the school district to show up.
Where are you from? Where are you from? Where? So what's the problem?
I don't think you're fucking. This is the problem.
So Trump likes Americans.
No, he doesn't.
He wants to have America for bring
He likes
America
white
first.
Americans.
Come on, dog. Why you say that?
What do you
That's a
mean?
lie.
That's a lie?
Dude, I'm gonna tell you something. Look, if you really did,
Do your research.
if I really did,
Do your
I
research.
have.
No,
If
you
I
haven't.
really- Yes, I have.
You haven't ever told me anything. Tell me a fact. Tell me one fact. Tell me one fact. Tell me one fact.
You don't seem to know.
Tell me one fact.
Because your
Tell me
ignorance
one fact.
shows it.
Tell me one fact.
Your ignorance
Tell me
shows
one
it.
fact.
Your ignorance shows
Dreamville,
it.
baby. Dreamville. Show me one fact.
Your ignorance
Tell me
shows
one
it.
fact.
Your ignorance
Tell me
shows
one
it.
fact.
Okay? So
See, he can't even tell me
anyway,
one fact.
Because you interrupt him over and over.
Give me
You know?
Give me a
Yeah.
fact.
I mean, why
Give me
should
one
I do
fact.
his research?
Give me one
Yeah,
fact.
he doesn't want to listen.
Because you said give me a fact.
And if he was a
Give me a
white
fact.
supremacist,
Give me one fact.
What has this woman done for this community for the last 28 years? If you can tell me, I'll change my mind. Has she done anything for black communities? Has she done anything for Torrance? Nothing. Somebody can tell me something. I'm listening. But there's a nice big poster over there at that bus stop. They want her impeached.
So Nazis today are still
Thank you
doing
for
that?
coming today.
That's how you shut them down, baby.
That's
That's how you shut them
what
down,
Nazis
baby.
do.
That's how you shut them
You're not
down,
shutting
baby.
nobody down. You're
Making
shutting
com-
yourself down.
Making comparisons that
Nazis.
don't make sense.
You don't even know what a Nazi is.
Do Nazis?
You don't even know what a
exist?
Nazi
Do
is.
Nazis still exist today? Yes.
Yes,
Are
they
they
do.
still killing Jews? No.
Yes, they are. Oh my God.
What did he say?
That white supremacist Nazis are not killing Jews.
Right now?
Oh my
They do.
God.
Yes, they
Where?
do. Dude, you know the attacks that we've had
Oh,
in
Lord have mercy.
in the past years?
So then why
you
are
don't
you
even
supposed
know
to be
that.
banning? Then why are you supposed to be
I wouldn't
banning?
if he was a Nazi.
He's a fucking
That's
white
my point.
supremacist,
No, he's
dude.
not. That's
Boy,
my
Really?
these guys are like out of, I mean, they're not even like entertaining it. They're just like saying the same things over and over. Steve Bannon is doing his thing. Trump is doing his thing. Every American is prospering, doing their thing.
No, you don't know.
You're the one
Can't
that
give me
tells
one
us-
fact.
You're the one that
You
wants
can't
me to
give
tell
me-
Did you ever raise your voice at all?
I yelled as soon as I got to the exit.
No, because I don't know. Yeah.
No, because I'm not going to do your research.
No, because I don't know.
Plain and simple.
You don't want to tell me what you know because you don't know shit.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Everybody thinks you're mentally ill.
Everyone thinks you're mentally ill.
Okay. Why?
Everyone knows you're mentally
But
ill,
why?
actually.
But why?
Because you go to every city instead of looking for a job.
Uh-huh.
You go and
Okay.
you call every, you wear t-shirts with people who
Okay,
been killed
Christina Gray
by
says,
Hispanic
look at the
people.
ignorance right there.
Huh?
Okay,
That's
so
fine.
they're looking at you. You're
Of
ignorant?
course.
So
Your
you think you're
supporters are
ignorant?
just as ignorant as you are.
Why?
Anyone who fucking...
But why?
Anyone who supports Trump has lost any credibility.
Why?
You know why?
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No.
You see it all
Why?
the time.
Why?
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 Why? Look at you.
This guy calls me ignorant, but he can't explain why Trump
I
is
already
ignorant.
told you.
No, you haven't.
Yeah, I have.
Why is he ignorant?
You know why?
Why are Trump supporters ignorant?
Because you voted for you voted for lies. You voted for
Name
lies.
one lie.
One lie? How come Hillary? How come Hillary hasn't got locked up?
Because the FBI director was frustrating that effort. Okay, so you don't believe that. That's fine.
Okay.
It doesn't mean it isn't true.
Tell me.
What else? You said lies.
Okay.
I didn't vote for lies. I
Yeah,
voted
you
for a
did.
secure border.
You voted for lies.
I voted to end the poverty in these communities.
No, you didn't.
I voted to ensure the expansion of concealed carry, so I don't have to depend just on the police officer. If I want a firearm, I should be able to get one.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm not against.
Okay.
I'm not against the Second Amendment.
Okay, that's good. Now tell me, do you still want to kiss Adolfo?
Sure. Because I'm not a homophobe like you. I don't hate gays like you.
Oh, why do I hate gays?
It's been reported that you hate gays.
Who reported it?
From your charter,
Who-
La Resistance? Didn't you used to lead that?
who got
Didn't you used
what
to
happened?
lead it? Answer my questions. Answer my questions. See, you laugh when you get confronted with questions. You confront him with his own bullshit. He starts laughing.
How am I?
Did you not get pulled from La Resistance?
No.
Yes, you did.
Pulled from La
Resistance.
Resistance.
Because it's been reported.
What What's
two different articles.
What's La Resistance?
From La Resistance, who is anti-gay, and everybody.
Pull from La Resistance.
He's a joke. He's a joke. He's a joke.
Tell me more about La Resistance. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that. Tell me more about that.
Bonds. I don't know. Probably because you're a racist.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. Look at this guy. Like
he's funny.
Yeah, he is.
He's like Nowie. You're my new entertainment.
Why don't you get a job?
So tell me.
Why don't you get a job?
Tell me more about this La Resistance.
Why don't you get a job?
Why can't you tell me about La Resistance?
Why can't you get a job? Yes. He got everything but a job.
This guy's hilarious.
You got everything but a job.
This guy's funny. I love it.
You know where Kalia is?
Kalia, no, I don't. Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it.
No, I don't. That either.
No. Tell them the title.
But you're the one who won't explain to me what La Resistance is.
Weren't you from it? Weren't you from it before you got pulled from it?
What is La Resistance?
I don't know. You tell me. You got pulled from it.
Okay, because I don't know what you're talking about.
You got pulled from it.
So we got
send you the article.
Mark Isanti says, does he even have a job? He doesn't have a job.
Who doesn't have a job?
Let's see. What is this?
How do they know I don't have a job?
Mary Diana wants you to know. Absolutely. And Maxine Waters is ruining it, sadly. I gotta move. I gotta keep moving. I gotta keep moving.
I love the USA. That's how much I care that I'm here. In my hood, Inglewood. Latinos for Trump.
One dumb Latino for Trump.
Actually, 30% voted for Trump. So you're calling 30% Latinos stupid? Okay, no, say it to the camera. Don't hide. Say it to the camera that 30% of the Latinos in this country are stupid.
Why did you get detained?
Say it to them right now.
Don't fucking talk to me like that, bro.
Yes, I will.
Saying a damn fucking thing to you.
Wow,
right?
so hostile. I'm not Adolfo. Sorry, not interested.
So what you gonna do? Adolfo didn't do shit, and you ain't gonna do shit.
Wow, he just lost it. Did you say that? Because he called 30% of Latinos stupid. That's how you treat your community?
Sure.
Okay.
You can say whatever you want.
Okay, so please explain why you maligned 30% of the Latinos in this community.
Everything you say is garbage.
Why did you say that?
Everything you say is garbage.
You heard that, right, Eden?
Everything.
Latinos? You said that Latinos who vote for Trump are stupid.
You wanted to get his say, right?
Go ahead.
Did I say it?
Okay, so
Thank you.
What did he say?
Thank you. So point that camera at somebody who backs you up.
Okay.
Nobody here backs you up. You're trash.
Why am I trash? Why? Why did you get so angry, though? I just want to Eden, this is the same approach I took with you. Didn't get angry. I asked questions.
At the same time, Arthur,
you never asked me to sit down with you, and I never asked you to sit down.
You didn't ask me.
Yeah, I don't have
He
to
reached out to me.
This disruptiveness.
Whose?
Yours.
How was I disruptive?
It's not the first time, Arthur.
Did you not get kicked out?
No, how was I disruptive today?
Kicked out for being disruptive.
No, I wasn't.
Did you not get kicked out today? And at almost every other meeting.
Intimidation.
Why are you ignoring me?
How was I intimidating people?
Fucking trash, dude.
Your job is to intimidate people.
No, it's not. It's my job as a citizen to redress and petition my government. I'm allowed to do that.
The intimidation and the disruptiveness.
Who was intimidated? No, I'm going to stick with that one. Who was intimidated?
Whatever vote you're trying to.
Who was intimidated?
Here, I don't know.
That's right. The answer is nobody. You want to know who was? They were trying to intimidate me. Who? They were attacking me. You lie about me claiming I was arrested when I wasn't.
You were detained, right?
You were claiming that I am a white supremacist,
and I'm not. Were you detained or not?
You lied.
Were you detained or not?
And unjustly. That's not arrest. Yes.
So the cops made a mistake?
Yes, they did.
Oh.
And I have it on record.
How convenient.
You can watch the video. I recorded them.
Look at.
So,
when you
I didn't intimidate anybody.
That brings weapons to a meeting.
Well, your job is to influence, council members. And
that's what your job is, and mine, and anybody else's.
Exactly. But
you don't attack council members. You attack
police officers that have escorted you out.
Okay.
Can agree that there is a.
Just because a police officer escorts you out doesn't mean it's right. Notice how I'm waiting to speak to the chief of police.
So every time you get kicked out, it's never your fault.
I'm not saying it's never his fault. Legally wrong, but it is disruptive. You cannot disagree.
How was I disruptive? I'm asking you again.
Kicked out, you were causing a ruckus.
Who did I talk over? Wow. Who did I talk over?
Someone is speaking up in the podium.
Okay.
And you're speaking and going at it with someone at the same time.
Thank you for bringing that up. When Maxine Waters spoke, when Maxine Waters spoke, and then people applauded, I booed. I did not disrupt her. Next question.
Every time she said something that you disagree with, you booed.
Of course I did. She's wrong. I'm allowed to do that.
Okay, and you got kicked out for it.
Okay, so you acknowledge that my exercising my First Amendment rights, I got kicked out for doing that?
You're at a Maxine.
Wow.
You're at a Maxine Waters.
Individuals should not be.
Bro.
What's your point?
You want to take your ass to a red state and do that shit? Go ahead.
Wait a minute. Just because I'm a Trump supporter means that I can't say anything?
You can. You see, if you're debating with someone while someone's talking at the podium, I don't know what happened today, but I've seen it happen before.
You know what? Here's the thing. Now, if you're going to call that disruptive, then the people behind me were twice as disruptive. Exactly. They said offensive things, and Nowie Wowie over there was getting in my face, threatening me. And you know what? A town hall permits people to speak. They are permitted to call out lies. You can go to any. We talked about this. We've talked about this. Jeff Denham was undermined. What happened to Nancy Pelosi? You have the left going after her. Dianne Feinstein. I was at that town hall. People on the left were going after Di Fine, calling out too, but they were not escorted out. Town halls are a ruckus event, and I let her speak. So that's wrong.
You don't think there's an issue here with all the escorting out every town hall meeting? There's no issue.
The issue is with Democratic politicians who don't like being called out. You have these hardcore leftists, like this gentleman, you're entitled to your views, who want to silence me.
When Republicans get called out, they don't even answer.
Let him wrap it up. Go ahead.
See, that's everybody has a right to speak, like I said, but being disruptive, it's
and I wasn't disruptive.
Yes, you were. That's why you got kicked out.
Why? How was I disruptive? You did not. I answered your question. I wasn't.
Out for no reason.
Were you there?
You never.
I was kicked out for no reason. Thank you. We're still waiting. That's fine.
Kicked out for no reason. You see?
That's a nice flag. God bless it. Beautiful.
He runs away.
So tell me, why are you a Bernie supporter? Since you want to talk.
Bernie's not running for president, so that doesn't matter.
But you supported him.
He's not running for president.
But he did.
But that doesn't matter anymore.
So you don't support him anymore?
Doesn't matter.
Why doesn't it matter?
Because right now Trump is president.
Isn't that great?
No, it's not great.
Why not?
You know why?
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, you think it's not great. Why do you think it's not great?
You know what, man?
What?
You already know. What's the point of arguing with you?
I'm not arguing. I'm asking a question.
What do you want?
Why do you hate Trump?
And I've been fighting against private
You don't have an answer? I know you must. You have a very strong opinion about this.
Right. I was looking at the time. So first of all, nepotism.
Okay, I'm going to let you speak.
Right? You hate nepotism, right?
I don't think people should be hired just because they're a relative. I agree.
Okay, so why does Ivanka have a job in the White House?
Because she's good at what she's been called to do.
No.
Okay, so you think it's nepotism.
What qualifications does she have?
So clarify the job she has now.
I don't even know because she doesn't even have a job title. They just gave her an office.
What's the office she was given?
They gave her one in the, I think, in the right wing of the White House.
What's the office she holds?
It doesn't matter, dude. I'm telling you.
I gotta keep moving, right?
What I'm asking you is, if you hate nepotism, why are you okay with that?
I'm just moving. I'm just moving.
With Ivanka and Ivanka's husband having positions in the White House. Tell me why.
If they're good at what they're doing, they're allowed to be there.
Then why?
Okay, so that's one reason.
Nepotism is nepotism, right? Nepotism is nepotism.
Depends on the motivations.
No.
You have another question?
Nepotism is nepotism,
Do you have another reason you don't like Trump?
Hold on. Are you gonna agree with me on this point or no? That nepotism is nepotism.
Well, I mean, a word is a word. There's no distinction. So, what's up?
A word is a word?
Do you hear that? She calls Trump a racist.
Used to describe something, right?
Now, you mentioned nepotism.
The Treasury Secretary.
So what else?
He is known as the former
What else? What else do you have a problem with Trump?
That's what we're dealing with.
Okay, what else?
What else? The fact that he's trying to pass this health care bill that is garbage.
Why is it garbage?
You already know. They didn't score it, and they all voted for it without even reading it.
Actually, not all the Republicans voted for it. 20 voted.
All of the Republicans that
20 did not.
How many of them read it all? None of them. Right?
What about the Democrats?
How many of them read it all?
Do you know that most congressmen don't read any? I don't know. You have to ask them.
Answer my question.
Ask them.
Answer my question.
Because that's an answer I can't give you.
You want everyone to answer your questions, but you won't answer mine. Tell me, why did they vote for this health care bill before it got scored?
Hey guys,
I'm moving.
I need to keep moving.
I'm doing it right now.
Let's walk that way.
Keep moving.
Hey, let's go talk.
Because she wants to
I'll really talk to you. Because all this hate shit is just hate. But let's actually have a conversation over here.
I'm going to go in circles because I just got to make sure I'm moving.
Let's go over here. Come on.
So we'll keep moving.
Their backs on her.
Follow me.
The students are turning their
Just
backs
follow me.
on her.
Just follow.
Stop this. This is crazy. All right.
That he's appointed.
And that's why Eden reached out to me. Eden reached out to me.
Eden route then? Yeah. Can we?
We're doing it right now. We're doing it right now.
Let's pretend.
And I have to move because he requested it. So I'm gonna keep walking. I'm gonna stay here. So I'm gonna keep it here. Okay, now about the healthcare bill. I don't know how many read word for word. I don't know.
But they've been on news. They said we haven't read it. They're like, we've gone through the pages, but we haven't read it all. They basically all had the same answer to that. They didn't read it. It didn't get scored. Republicans had 7 years to come up with something better. Why didn't they?
They actually had.
They had.
They passed a repeal bill in 2015. They passed a repeal bill in 2016. They had to, because as the years passed, more problems emerged that have to be addressed. And they needed to ensure that people could be eased off of the Obamacare exchanges. So that's the bill we have. It isn't perfect. The U.S. Senate's going to make it better.
Okay, so you said it isn't perfect. Why couldn't you take that attitude with Obamacare?
Because the government shouldn't be involved in our health care, and at least to the minimum.
They're already the ones who decide what pre-existing conditions are. So they're already deep inside the health care.
And that's a problem. I agree with you.
It's definitely a problem. So
you know, my
why
solution...
are the Republicans deciding what is a pre-existing condition and trying to roll that back?
They haven't done that.
That's what they're trying to do.
Okay, my response to that is we need to allow insurance companies, we need to allow individual beneficiaries, we need to allow for Medishare, we need to allow for all kinds of cooperations for insurance. That's what we need to permit.
Okay.
And we need to take steps towards freedom, less government intervention. I think the state should have a limited role. Let me explain. The state should be involved in this way, ensuring the fairness of contract, that if we have a contract, it's enforced. If you commit a crime, you get prosecuted, and to ensure that our monetary system is respected, because we don't want counterfeiting. So when it comes to healthcare, we want to ensure that doctors aren't committing crimes. We want to ensure that everybody is able to get what they can make choices. Now, with Obamacare, choices diminished. Healthcare insurance plans doubled, tripled. I had people who are on this feed were telling me this.
That's being said about the Trump care too, though.
You know, actually, we're already seeing improvement. Well, it hasn't been passed yet. It hasn't passed yet.
All right, so that was
so we
lie.
gotta wait.
So you were about to lie.
Okay, what was? You're saying I'm about to lie.
You said
the mistake I made, and I'll acknowledge, is that it's not law yet.
Okay.
So, but what I will tell you is we need to. Obamacare is making it harder for people to practice medicine. It's harder for patients to get health care. It's making it more difficult for hospitals to do their jobs. I have talked to doctors, patients. I've talked to the middlemen who are fleeing the medical profession because the government intrusion has led to higher costs. Now, I want to interject. I want to be very clear here. I don't want single payer. We need to go the other way. We need to make it easier to transact business. We need to make it easier to find doctors. Prices should be listed. I should be able to purchase insurance across state lines. That would create 50 markets. That would create hundreds of competitive plans that would drive down costs. I got to tell you, this is a real. This part of the reason I'm absolutely offended by this lady is she wants to keep people on the government dole, and it's hurting people.
I'm not a fan of Maxine Waters. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican.
You're an independent or what?
I believe that there's snakes on both sides.
You're not a registered voter?
No, I'm a registered.
Oh, you are. Okay, you're registered as a no PP or no party preference.
I registered as a Democrat because I wanted to vote Bernie, right?
Okay, did you go back to being independent again? What are you? I'm just asking.
I would say I'm a progressive.
Okay, are you registered as a, or you don't want to share?
You know what? Probably for the next election, I probably will go independent. But I mean, it doesn't really make sense to vote independent when the two major parties.
There are two major parties. You got to work with them.
And Republic, you know, so we can't really go third party, fourth party.
You're right. You can't.
Happen. And it's unfortunate.
Sorry, Miguel Zuniga. I'm glad you're a green guy, but you know, this is the system we're in. I'm a friend of Miguel Zuniga's, by the way.
Okay.
And we talked civilly, and we actually found more agreement. He voted for the Republican David Hadley in the state assembly because Al Murtucci's crooked. It was about integrity. It wasn't even about policy. And I understand that people like Bernie Sanders because they see him as authentic. They see him as consistent. But here's the problem. If I'm consistently saying that 2 + 2 = 5, it doesn't matter if I'm consistent, it's wrong. And when it comes to single payer, it's wrong. When it comes to taxing the wealthy to solve all our problems, it's not working. They do it in Sweden. They do it in they do it in third world countries, for Christ's sake. And they're even poorer. And it doesn't work. This is a big issue for me because single payer is the last thing we want. Where you will be waiting in lines, you will have rationing, you will have people dying.
I would argue
the veterans. Let me wrap this up. The Veterans Administration is the perfect example of single payer. Veterans die in hospitals. They die in the shower. They wait for months, if not years, to get proper health care. Our veterans deserve better. American citizens can get better.
That's both sides of the aisle because both sides of the aisle aren't doing anything about that.
Well, actually, that's not true. Donald Trump has already been broadening choices for veterans. He signed a bill for that earlier. So check out that. He signed 29 bills. His executive orders are compliant with our Constitution.
So that we can quit.
Yes. Is Trump perfect? No. I told Eden the same thing. I don't agree with tariffs as a means of making America's first. I think that we should make this country more competitive by lowering the corporate tax rate. You know, individuals can become corporations, LLC. I think we should make that easier. He's a businessman. I guess you're a businessman too?
I mean, I work, you know?
You work, okay. This is, I mean, I don't make any bones about it. This is my job, reporter, activist, writer, and people donate money. And I'm allowed to do that. We got radio stations do that. John and Ken run on that.
And you know what?
And I'm allowed to do that.
On May Day, I talked to Hal Eisner, right?
Yes. Yes. He reported on Chris Garcia calling us white supremacists, which is really offensive. And I haven't let him get away with that.
And you know what? I've talked to Chris Garcia plenty of times, and I told him, yo, that's not a good look.
No, it's not.
It's not a good look.
It's false.
You know? So that's why when people say, like when Adolfo Vargas and Valeria try to say that I was Chris Garcia's PR person.
Are you? I'm asking.
Because I disagree with Chris Garcia on stuff like you just said right now.
Yeah.
I thought him calling all of you guys white supremacists was wrong, because not all of you guys, and I wouldn't even say who you are, because now we're having a civil conversation.
Yeah,
and we're not out here with the hate, you know, we're just talking. So I don't think you're a white supremacist, Arthur. And I have these fights with my liberal friends all the time. It's like, yo, I have family that voted for Trump. And
really?
Yeah, man,
oh wow!
For Trump.
Nice.
You know what?
Oh my God! It's the end of the world here.
Arthur, this is what we need right here. This is what
yes,
we need.
it is. I shook his hand.
We shook hands.
I gotta move.
We shook hands all day.
I'm just gonna move my feet.
And we don't gotta agree, you know. But I tell my people, like, yo, I know my family is not racist. My family that voted for Trump, they're not racist.
No kidding.
They just believe the hype, and there was a lot of hype, you know.
Yeah. Would I say that it was probably not the most articulate thing about when Mexico sends their people? He wasn't saying that all Mexicans are raped. I mean, he said it. They're not sending their best. Their best don't break the law. They come legally. That's my point.
I wouldn't say that, because there's a lot of immigrants that come here that are undocumented, that, you know, are going to school. They get their stuff together, then they get their documentation.
But there's a process they follow.
But see, look at,
are they legal or illegal?
No, I understand that. But look,
I'm just moving because they're gonna tell me if I don't.
When you're living in a country where you don't know if you're gonna survive tomorrow, man, you gotta make a move. You gotta make a move.
Okay.
And you can't. I'm not gonna wait for Reagan to pass amnesty, or for
Trump or
this
anybody
president or anyone. We can't wait for that. You know, they have to make a move so that they can survive. Now you call it illegal or whatever, but it's.
God bless Donald Trump. Yeah.
Yes.
He's our president.
He's the president.
Yes, he is. God bless him, ma'am. Amen. Give me a sec. Yes, he is, ma'am. When you have a chance, there is a bus stop over there with a nice picture of Maxine Waters, and you know what it says? Impeach Maxine. Throw her ass out. See, now that's a black lady who has the guts to do that. It's one thing for me to come to Inglewood, but when you got a lovely black lady who has the courage, 2 o'clock at the Star? Santa Monica. Santa Monica. Okay. Yeah, we've been defending the Star from. Wouldn't you agree that's wrong? You can hate Trump, but defacing the Star, I don't think so.
I mean, people going to free speech, right?
So, it is intractable. We have to have secure borders. We tried. I was a pathway guy myself.
Well, we've never said open up the borders. That's never been the argument, and that's not the argument.
So I'm going to be quiet. You tell, what do you want to see happen regarding this immigration issue?
Look, man,
I'm not going to say anything.
Obviously, open borders is not what we want. It's not what I want, at least. Right? So definitely, we got to secure the border on all sides. You guys never talk about the East Coast being secure. You only mention the southern border all the time.
Okay, can I respond to that really quick? The reason why is because most of the crime is occurring on the southern borders, but we are aware that there are illegals from Canada. We are aware that there are illegals coming from Ireland and England as well. But the biggest problem is the southern border. We have an undefended border with Canada predominantly because Canada takes care of its business and they ensure their security. Except for the current premier or prime minister is, he's very much open borders actually. So you and he would definitely disagree. Okay, so go ahead. So what do you want to see solving this problem?
I would say that
I'm keeping my mouth shut.
That my goal is to defend the undocumented that work here, the undocumented that already live here, that have been living here for a long time, that have established families here, jobs, businesses. Those people that you want to see deported need to be left alone.
I'll be honest.
And need to be given a path to citizenship.
Okay.
Because they've been living here for so long that you're not just going to take somebody out of a country that they know back into basically Mexico, which is the second deadliest place in the country. Right? So how would anybody with a heart go ahead and say any kids or women and children or men that are here working should get deported?
Okay, so here's my answer. We're a nation of laws, right?
I understand.
So remember, I'll let you speak. So we're a nation of laws. Okay, why this country is prosperous is that it is a nation of laws. And part of that is an assurance that our borders are secure. Mexico secures its border. They're complaining about illegal immigration right now along the Guatemala-Nicaragua borders. Okay, we have a large number of crimes that are committed by illegals, for starters. Murder, crime, let me finish. Remember, I know it's tough, and it was tough for me. Okay, so that's the first thing. Cudahy actually has a crime problem. And in part
it's been the safest ever since.
I'll look into that. Okay, I'm not going to challenge it. I'll look into it.
There's charts.
Okay,
safer than Torrance.
So I would disagree, but we'll have to look at it because it's a fact issue. We have men and women who've lost loved ones to illegals. I've been representing the. Now remember, I didn't interrupt. Okay. The Remembrance Project is a serious program because we have Americans killed by illegals. It wouldn't be a problem if our borders were secure. We are a nation of laws. We're seeing illegals that are pushing out Americans from jobs. They're being pushed out from opening businesses. We are seeing states like California, which aid and abet lawlessness and the undermining of citizenship. And Republicans have voted for it too. I'd fault them, okay? We are a nation of laws. We have been compassionate. Reagan had an amnesty in 86, 87. And what's been the result? It hasn't secured our borders. We have seen more people clamoring. I was on board for that kind of a pathway thing. But when we have a president who didn't enforce our laws, DACA and DAPA, and that you had all these illegal minors coming to our border, I said enough. We cannot keep opening up our arms and giving pathways. No, we secure our borders. And here's the thing. Rick Santorum gave the best statement on illegal immigration. It was, look, a 27-year-old who was here illegally, and she said, I've been to school, I have all these things going for me. And the answer was, look, this country has blessed you. Return to your home country and apply and make the world a better place. But Americans need to be put first. Mexico has the same policy. China has the same policy. France has the same policy. And that's the way it is. It's a rule of law issue, which has to be honored. And if people have been here all these years breaking our laws, you know what? I have no compassion for that.
Our democracy.
So you want to send people back to a war zone?
And allow Trump.
I don't want to send people to a war zone. They have to. How? Explain.
Because deporting people back to Mexico will basically send them back to a war zone.
And why is that my problem?
I mean, do you not have compassion for them?
I have compassion, but the rule of law is not a matter of compassion.
We're the patriots.
We can't govern by compassion. We can't govern by sob stories. No, we can't. So I disagree with you on that. So that's where I am. You know, Jamil Shah, he's not a friend of mine, but I know his story. His son was murdered by an illegal alien. Gangbanger.
How come you never wear shirts of, like, you know, Asian immigrants or, you know, any other immigrants that have murdered Americans? I never see you wear shirts. That's a domestic problem.
What difference?
I'm talking to you.
Okay, don't be rude to him, okay? I wasn't being rude to you. Okay, just, no, I'm not, okay.
You're a piece of shit.
Okay, if you're going to talk,
why you
no,
gotta disrespect
all right.
now?
Damn, look,
You're a piece of shit.
okay, I just want,
you don't even know how to respect people. So you want to be relevant, and you don't want to
all right, I just want you guys to see, he wanted to have a conversation.
I ain't calling you names.
No, he's not.
No fucking respect.
Why do you lose your mind? Why do you lose your peace over this? He's allowed to speak. What's the problem? What? No. Why do you call him that? Isn't that kind of discriminatory? Because I didn't call you fake.
Somebody that collects GoFundMe money without going out there and finding a job.
Well, how do you know that? And what difference does it make? What does that have to do with it?
He doesn't have a job, and I know he has a GoFundMe page.
But what does it have to do with immigration, though?
He blames.
Why are you attacking him?
He blames immigrants for taking jobs when he doesn't bother to go find one.
And this is. I want to just respond briefly. I was talking to you peacefully and not attacking people. Can we do that without attacking individuals like that?
I don't want that fool around me.
Okay, you're hostile. You got to solve that on your own time. Okay, I'm asking you, please don't talk like that. Not to me, around me.
I talked to him.
Okay, or even around me, okay? Because I didn't call you that. I wasn't calling you the F word or other perverse things. Could you just, do you respect that? Okay, I know you might be upset about something, but just take it easy. We're heading out? Yes. I'm going to wrap this up. 30 seconds. Okay, try to get that in check. I was listening to you, I didn't call you names. We'll talk later, okay? I guess I got to head out.
Hey,
join us at the Star. Hey, join us at the Star. We need to be protected. I got to make a record. I'm going to be there. I'm following. I'm still waiting for the police chief from the school district. Where is he? Okay, make a note of it. He didn't show up. Chief Carter. Give him my number. I have to. Okay, off we go.
Nothing on agenda. Nothing about jobs. Nothing about even breaking. We're going to her house.
Churches and to the labor union.
Omar is
registered people.
We're gonna go to Hancock Park, right?
We're gonna make a date and go in front of her house. You hear me, Arthur?
I hear you.